Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps today. Ooh, we got some stuff to talk about. Prince William is on fire. He is doing such an amazing job in New York, and I'm so proud of him. I just love the pictures coming out and all the wonderful stories. But you guys, crockery is breaking in Montecito. I have so much to talk to you guys about, so much to jump into. In fact, let's just jump right in. You guys, I'm excited you're here. Thank you for being here. Honk honk, everybody. Look at this crowd with William. I love it. I love seeing it. I love that he took the time to shake everybody's hand. But I want to show you what I showed you on my thumbnail, which is look at this. It really does put this into perspective that much more. Now, I showed you on the thumbnail, but I want you to see this up close. Let's take a look at the original picture again. Here it is. Look at the crowd. Look at him. Look at the happy faces. Look at, again, taking time to meet people. The headlines have been saying New York was struck with royal fever. I love it. I love seeing this. I love that his trip was so successful. Now, again, let's go back to the two clowns from Montecito. Doesn't it make this picture even funnier? Because it sure as shit does to me. Look at this. Look at her grin. Man, she is just so full of herself. I'm feeling feisty tonight. Let's really talk about this. Okay, so she's so full of herself. Look at Prince Doofus. He's not sure what he's doing. There is literally one guy with a camera there, and then you see all the space. Look next to the guy, and then look behind Meghan. There's space everywhere, but then look at William. There's no space. There's people everywhere. In fact, let me show you this picture because it kind of puts it a little bit more in perspective. And there you go. Look at that. Look at all the people lined up to see him, to shake his hand, to get pictures with him, all of the things that Harold and Fraud, Hank and Skank, and whatever you want to name them, Doofus and Doofez, all the things that they wanted, Prince William got, and in their home country now. Isn't that hilarious? And if I sound like I'm gloating, well, that's because I am. Think about how they treated everyone. Doing that to the royal family, doing that to the Queen, Prince Philip, the lot of them. And then thinking they were going to come over here to America and be royal rock stars, right? Or formerly royal rock stars. And look at this. In the Hertz building, standing by the scaffolding. Hey, look at that. Nobody around him. Except for the bodyguards. But, look there. You can see it even clearer. Nobody's waiting. Maybe one guy to Harry's left. I'm not even trying to exaggerate. And I always get comments from the sugars. Oh, you altered the photos. Nope. If you Google it, you can see these photos not altered. Don't know how to alter the photos, but thanks. Look at this, though. I just find this so hilarious. This is the night of their, shall we say it together, near catastrophic car chase. I'm sorry. This is just the sweetest chef's kiss. Look at these photos and really think about what they said there. 2-hour near catastrophic car chase. Of course, we got these photos. You have Sleepy, Smirky, and Sulky in the back seat, and they seem really terrified. So terrified that Doria needed to take a nap during this near catastrophic car chase. And I'm sorry, but we never got any more information out of that. Interesting. It's almost like it didn't happen. Then you got Prince William coming over and actually has a huge crowd of people that want to interact with him and want to meet him and be around him. And it sounds like he's been nothing but wonderful to everybody. Imagine that. You mean he's incredibly popular and beloved and he didn't have to trash his family or abandon them? How weird. I just can't let this go. It's too good, especially on the heels of that stupid ass Invictus stuff. You guys, these three are the biggest con artists I've ever seen. I am just blown away, and it's just reignited for me because, again, seeing how beloved William is and how kind he was to everybody and how an actual royal, future king of the United Kingdom, then you got these three. I mean, I say it all the time, but seriously, enjoy the hell of your own making. You brought this all upon yourselves. And I say again, as we all know, it's not because you left. You're free to go. That's not a big deal. The big deal is what you did to the Queen on the way out. You just had to try to take her down. You just had to tell your lies. You thought everybody would love you and just believe you. Well, it hasn't worked out on Oprah. It didn't work out with this near catastrophic car chase. And guess what? It's not working out with Invictus either. Yeah, I'm making fun of that big stupid comeback that you thought you were going to have, with all your I can't. All those outfits and all the hand holding and, oh, look, they're all loved up. No, they're not. They can't stand each other. You can see it. It's obvious. You guys, I cannot with this. Oh, God, I feel like I'm losing my mind. But seriously, this is hilarious because, again, it makes these photos even funnier. I have been over and over in them. And so I just felt the need to get on and talk about this because I knew you would understand. Just look at this. You look at the blank space next to them at the guardrail there. I mean, it says everything. And again, this is right before the near catastrophic car chase, 2 hours in New York City. It makes no sense. Nobody believes you. We can all see through you. The only ones that are buying your bullshit are four sugars, but I'm not even sure that they exist because, hello, have you seen how they write? Oh, goodness. And might I remind everybody, this is how they entered this event. Yep, I'm still stuck on this event because this is how they stormed New York City versus this is how William was in New York City. They have a history of saying crazy things and not backing anything up with, logic or facts or anything, because why let the truth stand in your way? I hope this burns so bad. I hope Harold writes another chapter in his next book about it. I hope Fraud, I don't know, writes a whole book about it. Oh, they were so mean to us. Oh, America now is mean to us. Because nothing is ever their fault. They'll never take accountability. They'll never change. They'll never learn. But it's kind of fun to watch the downfall. You know what's cracking me up right now? I'm thinking about that Netflix, I can't call it a documentary, Live Fest with these two. Do you remember this scene right here where she was saying, your brother, making up some BS about him and trying to get the public to dislike, I'm sorry, I can't get through that without laughing, trying to get the public to dislike William. Yeah, I bet she's doing that right now. Your brother, because everybody loves him. And they're continuing to see right through these two. I just love it. I love that their own lies, their own mischievousness is coming back to bite them on the you-know-what. Couldn't it happen to a better couple? Really are and continue to be the worst. The worst. And I find it hilarious. You guys, this is a lot of fun. I was going to wrap this up, but I just found this article and it sounds like he's saying a lot of the stuff I'm saying, but let's take a look and see if there's anything else because, yeah, this is fun. I'm not ready to let this go. This is the Daily Mail written by Richard Eden. I do not understand the Daily Mail. I know they are bipolar. One day they love them. One day they write stuff like this. I'm interested in the stuff like this, not so much the love stuff, but let's take a look at what this headline says. All right, you got Richard Eden reporting, and he says William's calm triumph in New York was in stark contrast to Harry and Meghan's dramatic visit there when a ring of aggressive photographers with blacked out windows put their lives at risk. And he used quotes, because nobody's believing this. The smooth, good-humored success of Prince William's visit to New York this week was in stark contrast to his brother Harry's recent stay there, writes Richard Eden in the latest column of his Palace Confidential newsletter. Eden, the Daily Mail diary editor, praises William for his effective diplomacy on the 2-day solo visit, suggesting that the prince had proved himself an ambassador both for the nation and the monarchy. I love it. I feel so, is it silly to say I'm so proud of him? But I don't care. I'm so proud of him. Sounds like he did a wonderful job. Strikingly, he says, the Prince of Wales endured none of the headline-catching drama overshadowing the New York visit of Harry and Meghan in May, when the Duke and Duchess, I won't even say that, that's stupid, when Dumb and Dumber claimed to have been involved in near catastrophic car chase with photographers. You guys. There was no such drama for William, who, even without Catherine by his side, proved quite a hit, drawing crowds of well-wishers. All right, I'm going to read this. Take it how you will. I don't get political here. I don't want to talk about it, but here we go. I love Prince William. Greeting Prince William in New York this week, the city's former mayor, Michael Bloomberg, referred to a recent opinion poll that showed our future king, I guess your future king, was viewed more favorably in the U.S. than President Joe Biden, writes Eden, referring to the Declaration of Independence from George III's Britain. Bloomberg joked, America has not seen this kind of bipartisan consensus since 1776. But this time, we're all drinking to the king's health. The calm success of the trip, it was a stark contrast to his brother's most recent visit to New York City that was overshadowed by Prince Harry and Meghan's claim that they had, you guys, we can get through this together, that they had been involved in a near catastrophic car chase with press photographers. I'm sorry, which one would those be? Would it be the the one guy standing there, maybe? Is that the guy? Was he chasing you? No, I think it was your security team that was following you. Oh, don't worry, it gets better. The incident happened after the couple tried to shake off, quote, a ring of highly aggressive paparazzi in a half a dozen cars with blacked out windows. Okay, where did they go to? Where did this story go? I know I keep talking about it. I know you guys are talking about it, but I'm saying, like, it's interesting how if this truly happened, Harry and Meghan sure want us to forget about it. That's weird, right? It's almost like they lied about everything once again. Hey, but imagine that. Nobody had any records of anything happening. The New York Police Department said no one was hurt. And the taxi driver was like, what are we talking about? Oh, my goodness. Well, once again, huge congratulations to William, Prince of Wales, future king. Great job. I hear that King Charles is doing an excellent job in France. And then you have these idiots, not so much, not going so well for them. Well, this was a lot of fun. I appreciate you all being here and supporting the show. It means the whole wide world to me. If you want to further support the show, we got Recollections May Vary. It just seems so appropriate at this moment. Merch that says Recollections May Vary. We got Make It Make Sense. And, of course, our Drunk Goose Club, Honk Honk, everybody. Hey, huge thank you to everybody that picked up the Look at Me, Answer Me ringtone. I really appreciate that. Everything purchased goes right back into the channel. Okay, so also, if you're interested in supporting, check out Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. That's where you get our bonus content, our bonus deep dives, all that stuff. So now I'm going to thank my executive producers. I already made the announcement on Patreon. I'm making it here that it is going to change. I've heard you loud and clear about the names at the end. It's going to run through the end of the month. And then the people that are executive producers will get a different kind of recognition. So stay tuned for that. It won't be the names right at the end, but they will still be recognized at the end of the videos. If you don't want to watch this part, I suggest you click off. Thanks, guys, so much for being here. You guys are the best bunch of flockers. I appreciate you all. Here we go. A huge thank you to Linda. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you to Paige. Huge thank you to Teresa. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Aaron and Frank. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Ann M. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Ann H. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Glynis. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Adair Becker. Thank you to Erica. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Barb G. Thank you to Diana. Thank you, Allison B. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, Lori. Thank you to Pauline. Thank you to KT. Thank you, Jolene. Thank you, Stromboli. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Loie. Thank you, Lucy H. Thank you to Georgia. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Robbins Landing. Thank you to Helen. Thank you to Mara. Thank you, Ashley C. Thank you to Molly. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Sand Squid. Thank you to Rach. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, Domby. Thank you, Android P. Thank you to Sheena. Thank you, Aaron M. Thank you, Faye. Thank you, Judith. Thank you, Spectrum Mom. Thank you, Vanessa B. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Mimi Heathcote. Thank you, Misty. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you to Bree. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you to Elvis Rose here on YouTube. Thank you to Lori. Thank you, Tim B. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Elisa. Thank you, Kathy with a C. Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you to Patricia. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Ridley. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, John. Thank you, Donna D. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Chewy. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, 509 Cougs. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, BJ. Thank you, Big Bad John. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Duck Barf. Your name is always funny to me. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Vicky loves her corgi. Thank you, Charisse. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Genesee. Thank you, Essie. Thank you, Lady Grandmother. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Funky Buddha. And thank you, Trish. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, K Coffee. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, K Cubed. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Peggy. Thank you, Stragoria. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Morty, por favor. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Salami Mommy. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Zara. Thank you, Shiny. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Annalise. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Airdrie. Thank you, Lori Ann. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Krisha. Thank you, Jay Jordan. Thank you, Ariella. Thank you, David the Maine Coon. Thank you, Little P. Thank you, Big City Eileen. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Cherokee. Can you guys believe I ran out of namespace on the other ones? I had to start a new list here. It's just unbelievable. Thank you to everybody who has signed up to be an executive producer. If you're interested, definitely check out patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. Thank you guys for everything. Have a great day. Bye-bye.